Alright, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another reaction with your boy Isaac, man. And today we got Ugly God, How to Kill a Rap Career. My first initial thoughts when I'm reading this title, y'all. Actually, first things first. Y'all make sure y'all scroll down and hit the like button, man. Y'all subscribe, do all that good stuff. Y'all head over to the main channel and subscribe to that Isaac. Know what I'm saying? ISAAC. That's all it is. But yeah, man, we lit over there, pranks and everything. But my initial thoughts when I'm looking at this title, the last I heard of Ugly Guy, he made the headlines because they said he was trying to like, or they said they was trying to say he murdered somebody or something going on in that type of, nature. And I haven't heard about Ugly Guy since then. I really don't know what happened with that case. If y'all know, let me know. Comment down below. But there was a point in time where Ugly Guy was really like popping, like real life popping. Like he make funny type music, but like I'm not gonna lie, I fucked with Ugly Guy music back in the day, like when the whole SoundCloud wave was popping. So it sucks to see where he at right now. Hopefully he could pick it back up, and hopefully that case or what I was seeing is just rumors and not true. But yeah, man, we got Ugly Guy, How to Kill a Rap Career. Let's get straight into it.
Back in 2017, this is what Ugly God's performances look like. However, if you search up his name today, you'll find questions like what happened to Ugly God, or get greeted by articles of how he's been arrested and fatally shot his best friend's father. I'm Luis,
that's what I was
today
talking
we're going to
about.
discuss
That's what
Ugly
I
God's
seen, yeah.
rise and unexpected disappearance in the rap world. Royce Rodriguez, aka Ugly God, never took making music particularly seriously. When he was a kid in Mississippi, he started rhyming in the 10th grade under the hilarious name of Pussy Bacon.
Now, did you have like an original rap name?
Young Pussy Bacon.
Yeah, my original name was Pussy Bacon, bro.
Luckily, he decided to switch it up to Ugly God, but his content didn't necessarily get more mature. Take his first song released on SoundCloud, for example. The song was called I Beat My Meat.
Give a fuck about what you think. I'm all up in my swag is so complete.
Sadly, many people in his social circles
That shit
didn't
was a
find
hit.
this track too amusing.
So you came out with Beat My Meat, and then your basketball coach makes you take it down.
Yeah.
Why?
I guess they felt like I wanted to pursue a basketball career, and that didn't compliment it with that song.
Eventually, Ugly God would graduate from high school and begin attending the University of Southern Mississippi, and would later upload the track back on his SoundCloud. And amazingly, it did numbers. The song was really well received, and fans loved how funny it was. Considering that he had hit the scene as a teenager, Ugly God knew what it took to make content pop online, and his initial buzz didn't even specifically come from his songs. A good example of this was when he would make videos of putting lizards on his nose. Although it was something simple, it had fans commenting things like, I can watch this over and over again and not get tired of it. This is the funniest shit ever. How does he catch them so easily? He really is a god. Ugly God even claimed that he used these viral videos to promote his music.
I think it was me making these lizard videos. I used to make videos of grabbing lips, putting them on my nose. And it was so for the longest time I was just gaining followers off of that, and then they realized I made music.
And on March 2017, Ugly God would officially become a household name after he dropped a single titled Water that went stupid.
Water.
This song was also co-produced by him, and the beat was truly something special. The release of this track correlates perfectly with the time that his SoundCloud began picking up traction, amassing around 60,000 followers by the time of June 2016. Within weeks of the track coming out, it racked up millions of views, landed number 34 on Billboard, and a year later it was
Water went number
Later in the
34
video,
on
we're gonna
Billboard
discuss how
and platinum. That's crazy, y'all. I didn't know that, bro. That song is way bigger than I thought it
the
was.
song would play a huge role in his downfall as a rapper. But for now, just know that this song was really big. The single's release even helped him ink a deal with Asylum Records on October of 2017. And suddenly, Ugly God was unavoidable. Once everyone had their eyes on him, Ugly God attempted to follow up with another hit and tried a number of different tactics, including a diss track against himself titled Fuck Ugly God.
I fucked with that shit. What? What?
The song also did really well,
What?
and fans
Fuck
couldn't get
Ugly
enough of your
God.
boy
Hey.
Pussy Bacon. From here, he was on the top of the world. He was performing at
Ugly God a hoe. Flexing like you got it, boy. I know your ass is broke.
large
That
venues,
shit
getting
hard.
features and collaboration.
You ain't got no so you beat your meat. Every single man you wear them same pair of jeans. He was on his own ass. I don't even know if I said the words right. It's been a minute, but that shit was hard.
From other famous rappers,
you know, you
and
know.
of course, making that bag in the process. Despite his success, Ugly God began to face his first problem with his newfound fame when he took issue to being grouped into the category of mumble rap. This term was coined by real hip-hop heads who disapproved of the direction that hip-hop was going. However, Ugly God didn't believe that mumble rap was his calling and considered it a slur against his generation's artistry.
I remember that, man. The old heads wasn't having it when Uzi came out. Uzi, Yachty, Ugly God, X. Everybody in that whole SoundCloud era, bro, like, that was heavy on the old heads was heavy on the mumble rap thing, but I don't even call it that no more. I just call them the SoundCloud era.
Throw me in that realm, some don't, but I think
Y'all
it's just
consider
kind of a
Trippie Redd a part of that
disrespect
era?
called mumble rap when you guys really actually understand what they're saying.
Many fans agree, with some claiming his response made him seem less of a mumble rapper and more of a humble rapper. Humble is a great way to describe Ugly God's persona. However, as you will see later in this video, his humbleness may have came at a cost to his rap career. But instead of trying to defend the quality of his music, he just publicly acknowledged that the songs he made were just as mediocre as his critics claimed it to be.
You said that you feel your music is trash.
Oh, it's trash, terrible.
So you're saying your own music is trash.
Trash.
Okay.
This is a tactic used by rappers like Tyler, the Creator, to promote their album. By lowering expectations, listeners can be pleasantly surprised and end up liking the song even more. It also shows respect to the listener, as the artist appears to be more humble. Nonetheless, Ugly God's song Water was a huge hit, so he then followed this up with his debut project, The Booty Tape, which did okay, landing at number 27 on the charts and even had a Wiz Khalifa feature. However, singles like Bitch and Stop Smoking Black and Milds didn't really pick up the
Fuck
same
Ugly
traction
God,
that
I'm a
Water
nasty
did,
hoe,
hinting at the
and
fact
Stop
that he
Smoking
may
Black and
have been
Milds.
a one-hit
Bangers,
wonder, but
yeah.
more on that later. In 2017, he was also on the XXL freshman list with popular artists like XXXTentacion and Playboi Carti. Many artists from that list did really great.
Cardi was in the 2017 XXL? Am I tripping, bro? Y'all dead ass? I don't really listen to Cardi that much, y'all. But, like, I swear he been on longer than that, bro. Well, I guess maybe not, because 2016 was Uzi and all them, so maybe not, y'all.
And went on to have incredibly
2017
successful
was
rap
a long
careers.
time
But
ago.
Ugly God's career seemingly stagnated. He didn't really drop much music after and would rarely pop up in interviews or social media. So what happened? In a No Jumper interview from 2019, Ugly God actually expressed remorse over doing the XXL cover, as it created a situation of too much, too soon.
So like what I've said before is that before XXL, and even the Water shit, I even say Wild Water was coming out, but my fan base was growing so like steadily and organically. And then like just looking at my numbers, which I fucking hate going by numbers, but sometimes it matters, and like going by numbers and like as far as my followers and like my analytics and stuff, as soon as XXL happened, that shit shot the fuck up.
I bet.
And it was I feel like I didn't get my core fan base where I wanted it to before, you know, that.
Except
I
for a
feel that.
mixtape known as Little Something Before the Album, and featuring on Lil Yachty's Boom, which earned him his second and final gold plaque, 2018 began to mark the moment that Ugly God began to step away from rap. And if we take a look back to an old Snapchat video that he posted in late 2017,
I feel like
we can
Ugly
find
God
some
was actually
answers as to
talented,
why
though,
he
y'all,
did
if
so.
he
I
really
talked to one of the
tried.
smartest guys I ever met in my life, and
It was
he
just
helped
like
me come to
Yachty,
my
y'all.
senses.
Niggas took Yachty as
While
a
my
joke
joke
at
around
first, too,
songs
until
are
he
fun to
started
make
being
and
serious.
turn up to, I'm creating no kind of substance or mark. I just want to bring to light that I am very versatile. And I have been scared to show my versatility for all this time, because I didn't get into this position I am in now because of my versatility. I feel like if I did show my versatility, people would stop fucking with me. But if people genuinely
Damn.
did fuck with me, they would.
That sucks, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, that sucks. Because I feel like that's true, bro. I feel like Ugly God actually had a little bit of talent, y'all. Like, it was definitely the same thing with Yachty, bro. Niggas wasn't taking Yachty serious at first. If you remember, you remember, bro. Niggas was not taking Yachty serious at first. And then he started what? Showing his versatility. Well, that ain't how you spell versatile, but I get what he was trying to say. He started showing his versatility and shit. And now everybody fuck with Yachty, bro. It could have been the same way with you, Ugly God. Like, that just sucks, bro. That just goes to show y'all, like, if you thinking of taking that leap with what you doing, just do it, man. But the answer is to never stop dropping, bro. The answer is never to stop. And I had to realize that with my YouTube, bro. Like, even with my main channel, like, the answer was never to stop dropping, bro. But yeah, that's just a little, you know what I'm saying?
Respect what I
Little
do
game.
regardless of what angle I try to approach.
I feel like he could have made
I just
it,
feel like
bro.
I'm on the
Pulled
edge
it-
of permanently
pulled a
being
Lil
taken as a
Yachty.
joke, and that would be the downfall of my career. With Ugly God being known for making people laugh, and his
overthought it,
personality
Brody.
helping him make a name for himself in the music
Don't
industry,
overthink it, make it
this
simple.
was a big shift. And although the likes of Tyler the Creator, once again, made a similar statement before, it seemed like he was making the switch at the wrong moment in time. Being that he said this during a tough period in his personal life, when he was struggling with his mental health. After making
This
this
nigga going
statement, he
bald.
went on a 1-year hiatus, instead of going to the lab
When
and
was
getting
that?
straight to work. Then, in November of 2018, he spoke about taking some time away from the game, tweeting, "All bullshit aside, I hope y'all can tell I'm back on my bullshit. I really was super depressed for a whole year and nobody even noticed. But it's okay. I shouldn't expect y'all to care about my personal life. I'm just here to be a good friend and deliver good music to y'all." However, he continued to remain out of the spotlight before returning as a healthier person and believed that his music could
Y'all want to know something, man? One thing I will say that I've noticed is that as a man, bro, like, your mental health, like, and this is not my personal opinion. This is just what I've noticed from, like, the world and everything. My personal opinion, your mental health is everything, yo. Take your mental health seriously. You matter. You're important. How you feel matters, and it is important. But at the same time, I feel like as a man, bro, like, I've seen so many people's careers be derailed just because they overthought it, and, you know, they got themselves into a funk or into that depressive state and stopped dropping completely because of that. Like, you know, it's okay to feel bad. Like, you know, you're gonna have bad days, you're gonna have good days. And I'm speaking from experience. It's me personally, because I got depressed and I just completely stopped what I was doing on my main channel. If you know, you know. I posted, what, like 3 videos in 2 years? That shit was one of the hardest times for me in my life, y'all. But that wasn't the answer, and I had to realize that, which is why I'm back and I'm posting consistently now. Main channel is Isaac, by the way, ISAAC. I had to plug myself if y'all want to go watch that. But yeah, y'all, I feel like that'd be the downfall of a lot of our men, especially ones that actually can do something and have talent, bro. Like, I feel like it's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel how you feel. But at the end of the day, we just got to remember to tell ourselves, bro, to stop is never the answer, bro. To stop is never the answer, bro. Like, oh, man, Ugly God, bro. You could have kept going, bro. You could have just said, fuck it, threw something at the wall, see if it stick, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You wanted to try and be versatile. You should have just threw it out there, bro, and seen how that was feeling, bro. But the hiatus is what killed it, bro. The hiatus is what killed it, I feel like. But, you know, YouTube and rap aren't completely different industries, brody. I feel like if you really wanted to come back and just start dropping on some young boy shit, on some any artist that just drops super often, you notice they're on top, or at least they're very relevant. I say that. So yeah, man, it's all about just coming back and fixing that, being consistent again, making the right moves. Ugly God, it's not over if you wanted to keep dropping, brody. And I'm saying that because I did that too, man. I had to come back and start dropping again, and now I feel great, bro. So that's just, you know,
still be great even though he had been less active for a while.
So you took
whatever
a
you want to
fasting
do,
from
y'all.
the
Never stop, man. Never
how
stop.
does that help you? What effect?
Feel how you feel in private, and you
There's so
know
much bullshit.
that's
going on,
okay.
and I'd rather just
But
not
keep
see that
posting,
shit.
Mm-hmm.
please.
And I'd rather not get
Do it
inspired
for me.
by, you know, people doing shit. you
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it make it harder when you return though?
know? Kinda, but I'm confident in what the fuck I'm putting out. So
Right.
it's gonna slide.
Right.
But as it turned out, he was mistaken. In the lead up to finally releasing his debut album on Asylum Records, he dropped singles like Hello with Lil Pump and Lost in the Sauce. But for all his talk about switching up his style due to his expiry date on his old approach, the record suggested that maybe he just wasn't capable of delivering anymore. Released in August of
I don't
2019, his
think
new
so.
album Bumps and Bruises peaked at number 46 on Billboard, which don't get me wrong, this is
It's
still
all
really
about
good,
putting it
but
in their
proved that
face,
he
man.
definitely
Staying
didn't
on the
strike while
viewers
iron
or the
was hot.
listeners'
It was a
mind.
good run, but 2 years is a long time in viral rap years, wrote Pitchfork in a 3.6 review. And Ugly God's debut album, Bumps and Bruises, confirms everyone's suspicions about the relationship between viral hip-hop fame and rapping abilities. Fans were also seemingly unimpressed. Ugly God has become a basic trap artist. Average production, bad punchlines, and also boring and repetitive. All of the songs before the interlude I liked, but everything after was kinda trash. While there was obviously some hardcore fans who defended it, claiming that he was becoming overhated, it seemed like the tables were beginning to turn for Ugly God. And it was clear that the feedback was getting to him. Because once the record came and went into the...
In my opinion, I feel like he should have came back and not immediately dropped. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe he did drop some singles, but like from what it sounds like he just off the rip dropped the album and changed his style. Like that's not what they're used to you for, bro. I feel like if you would have came back, dropped a couple singles, single, with music videos, by the way. That's free game, y'all. I always drop singles with music videos, bro. I noticed that trend in rap, but nobody wants to listen to just the audio, bro, unless you're already popping. But yeah, man, I feel like if you would have just single, boom, something would have stuck after you got that one to stick. Then you hit him with the album, Ugly God. I feel like you taking that long of a hiatus, coupled with the marketing scheme when you came back, was probably why it didn't work.
Culture, Ugly God retreated to the shadows once again. And rather than trying to build on his latest release, he has
man.
basically taken a vow of silence. And when he did pop back up online, it would only be to express his frustrations with the industry's lack of attention span, while also pointing the fingers at others as to why he never got a real second wind in the game.
Being inconsistent, bro, that shit was totally my choice. I didn't want to burn myself out. Bro, I felt like low key, bro, I couldn't bounce back unless I had a good ass feature on the shit. You feel me? So my Whoa Now song, bro, we got some good ass ad libs on it, bro. This shit's so amazing, but niggas been bullshitting me on that song for 2 years straight, bro. Since I previewed it, bro. Like my brother said, like my brother Cash said, you know, this rap shit just like high school. You feel me, bro? Niggas want to be around, you know, who the coolest niggas, who the hottest.
I heard that a lot
around,
too.
Who all in the scene and shit. Y'all know that's just not me. So shit, fuck it.
It only got worse in January 2022, when photos began circulating of someone who looked just like Ugly God working at Walmart, leading many fans to believe that the rap money really dried out, but it was quickly denied. Fans also began to notice that Ugly God's physical appearance was seemingly deteriorating, with many claiming he was possibly using drugs, such as cocaine.
But half of the comments is niggas thinking I'm fucking snorting coke, doing meth. Niggas call me a crackhead. That shit like hurts my feelings, nigga, because for the last 2 years I've been fucking running every single day, every single morning at 4 in the morning, eating right, drinking water, and working out. Just to look how I want to look, got the ride, like just to reach my goals, just for niggas to then think I'm on drugs or snorting, whatever the fuck. So stop saying that shit. That shit hurts my feelings, nigga. I work for what the fuck I got.
While this was great to hear, it did seem like there was something
that's
deeper
good.
going on
That's
that
what's
he
up, yeah.
wasn't telling us. But all of this news is harmless compared to what happened a couple months back.
If you need insurance from a change in life, like you left your job, got a husband or wife. If you turn 26, there's your folks plan to help.
Damn, man, this shit is sad, man. I'm not gonna lie.
What you can do, just remember, limited time to enroll. Healthcare.gov is here for you.
This shit is definitely sad, yo.
For a little while this year, it really seemed like Ugly God was gearing up to resurface. After staying pretty inactive on social media,
Shit. My bad, yeah.
he was suddenly tweeting again and released a 2-pack of music on SoundCloud in May. But weirdly, it wasn't put up on any major streaming services like Spotify or Apple Music. Along the way, he seemed to be teasing a new project with space travel inspired artwork and a recurring hashtag called Floatery, suggesting that there was something for his fans on the way. And while he had previously complained that he hadn't built the base that he wanted to by coming out the gate way too early, he was still commanding 19 million listeners and 97 million streams a year on Spotify in 2022, which totals to about $200,000 in yearly income. Obviously, his label Asylum was taking a huge cut of that, but at the very least, it proved that there were still
Crazy,
people out there
bro.
checking for him, even if the
They
vast
took-
majority of listeners
they really
moved on
took
once he
50%,
dipped out of
that's
sight.
insane,
But
bro.
whatever
This
he was
music industry
planning
is
was
crazy.
seriously disrupted after he began making headlines claiming that he was named the gunman in the death of 50-year-old Ronaldo de la Vallati. Reports claim that Ugly God killed his best friend's father during an argument. While the evidence is still unclear, some reports claim that Ugly
Student was present at the whole shooting. Whoa. You could see after that argument, the night before I removed my clothes and was proceeding on. Wait, what? Wait, so is this statement from the dude he shot? I thought he died. He said, I spoke to ugly guy sitting in front of the house in my car where his mother later walked out to throw her gasoline on the situation. I guess she made it worse. After I thought the conversation was over, I was leaving. I was pulling off in my car where he shot me 4 times in the face. This was purely mercenaries. Oh, we got any trained, but his plan from the beginning, he claims. Okay, so he claims self-defense. But like my question is, y'all, it says right here that he got shot in the face, but it sounds like it's coming from the dude who got shot, so I'm confused. Did he die, or
God
they
and
said he
others
died?
supposedly convinced Ronaldo to come back to the house by claiming that his 11-year-old son was in danger. When Ronaldo was leaving, he allegedly got shot 4 times in the face by Ugly God, resulting in his death. The account of what happened has mainly come from Ronaldo's sister, identifying as Tisha online. In her post, which detailed the killing, she claimed that Ugly God had bragged about his involvement in the shooting online, and planned to use the fact that his uncle is a judge in Mississippi to avoid prosecution by using self-defense as a motive. When the news broke, the hip-hop world was completely shocked, with many in disbelief that the guy who made the song titled I Beat My Meat was the last person you would expect to be bagging up body. But what was more shocking to a lot of people is that after he had all that momentum back in the day, this was the first time that they heard his name even uttered in years.
Nah, that is
Due to the
crazy,
nature of
yeah.
how hip-hop works, people could label Ugly God as a one-hit wonder, despite the fact that he's only 26
Ugly
years
God
of
is not a
age.
one-hit
But
wonder,
a lot of
man.
that comes down to the fact that with one major hit, he suddenly had the kind of profile that some artists in previous generations had shed blood, sweat, and tears to obtain. As he found out, getting your wildest dreams that fast means that there's no solid foundation for them to be stabilized on. And if you don't act decisively, you're gonna slide back down the ranks of the cruel world that is the music industry. Considering the fact that hip-hop audiences thrive on drama, it's likely that if he released a track tomorrow in the wake of the shooting news, it'd probably do better numbers than anything he's released in years. But unfortunately, the
That's
moral
true.
of the Ugly God story will always be that you need to be careful what you wish for, as you might just get it before you can actually handle it.
Alright, so that's the end. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, that's sad, bro. Like, Ugly God, I feel like he actually, he could have been something. He could have pulled a Yachty and he could have went legit. It just sucks how it went down for him, but, hopefully everything goes well with him and, he could get back to doing what he was doing back in 2017, man, because I feel like he could do it. But, yeah, that's gonna do it for this one, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next one.